I look at this now and I think, I don't even believe it. It's like, is it real?
Yeah.
In 1892 was one of the earliest pictures we have, and it had a porch then, which probably we will not put back because it doesn't relate to the period. But then we've got a picture of it in 2006, which a lot of you saw. Oh my gosh, I still can't believe it. You know, it's the building in the worst condition you've ever seen that's actually going to be restored. The town of Farmington told us it had to be demolished. And I remember people like Helen Kirker and me and others would go to the Farmington Town Board every month. We'd say, it's still standing, don't do anything, we're going to do something. And we did, at least this far. It still seems like a miracle.
The building is important because it is the real thing. It is the building that the Quaker forefathers came out from and went into the world to do their little bit to bring justice, to bring peace, to bring equality to the world around them. And this is the actual structure that inspired them, and it still inspires us today.
People in this meeting house, which included a lot of local Quakers, but also Frederick Douglass spoke here, Elizabeth Cady Stanton spoke here in 1848, October 6th. We just celebrated the anniversary of it. Seneca people came here for councils at least twice. So it seems to me that every place you look, you find Farmington. Somebody from Farmington is running the ferry across the Niagara River to take people to freedom. Or you think, wow, it just seems so important and gives us a chance to think about the importance of these things in our own lives. The long-range plan is to put the dividers back and to use this side for actually a meeting place. And we might have things like a hologram of Frederick Douglass giving his talk in there, or Elizabeth Cady Stanton. And we know pretty exactly what they said in this building. And then the other side, half of it is going to be a kind of state-of-the-art interpretive center. We've got enough money to finish the facade, not the sashes, but at least the facade. But then the next step is going to be to take the second floor down back to its original position as the first floor. Because when the farmer bought this in 1927, he raised the whole first floor and he made a second floor. You're thinking, oh my gosh, it's really there. And then he put a lot of the floor joists are now the pillars, so we have to take those down, put them under the floor.
The farmer took out almost all the windows and just stuck them in a corner and said, oh, you never throw anything away. They might come in handy someday. Well, we're going to be reconstructing them and putting them back.
We've had a couple of estimates, they're just outrageous, but the lowest estimate was $228,000 to do those windows. But I think it will make a huge difference to be able to see the light inside the building.
The metaphor of light, it was very important to Friends then as it is now, and the meeting house was very much light-filled.
But we're kind of working with the architect to get next steps and how much each thing will cost and what we're going to do. And we're figuring once we lower the second floor to make the first floor, we're thinking we can actually open the interior. And we're working with exhibit designers from the Cooperstown Graduate Program in Museum Studies. Gretchen Soren's the director, and they've had students working on this with ideas, and we're hiring a designer to do some renderings about what it might look like. But we were saying, well, could you do something small that we can put in even though the interior isn't finished? And she said, oh yeah, it's like, we'll call it a marketing exhibit. We'll just put in some panels and interesting things. So we're hoping the next step will be the guy who's doing it, Sean Hyland, has estimated $117,000 to do that. I know. But once it's done, we're figuring we can actually get inside and start talking more about what it looks like and why it's important.
You know, working on this building isn't for the faint of heart. You really have to be on your toes and analyze each cut and each attachment, each assembly. So it's unique in that aspect.
So they're going to give us, I know, a beautiful plan that's going to cost a lot of money. And I said, we'll just take it one step at a time. We'll do this first and this second. We have a grant proposal in that we did this summer to the Empire State Development Group, New York State funds, to finish the parking lot, the walkways, and we have a little patio plan there where there will be some interpretive signs around it. And also, we asked them to finish, if we could finish the whole exterior, but we've since learned that before we can do the exterior, we have to move down the flooring to the first floor and put back some of the gallery structure. So if we get that money, we're going to have to match it. We've also got another grant in for $100,000 to the National Park Service's Network to Freedom, because we're listed on this as an Underground Railroad site. So we're working hard with grant proposals. We're also thinking about how to reach out to people who might be able to help. It's going to happen, but only if we can figure out how to pay for it. We got great people working, but it's going to take a little time. One step at a time. Our motto is one step at a time, but it has to be in the right direction. So that's what we're doing right now.
I want to say such a huge thanks to you and to everybody who's dedicated decades of your lives now to this long-term project and the gift of vision. I'm thankful for whatever provided the gift of vision to you to sustain the hope of these ideals for all of us, and the character traits that you all have exemplified as amazing models of perseverance and dedication to an ideal, and a willingness to spend your time, treasure, and talent on it. Thank you.
What she said, yeah.